Hello, we are Team 6A, and we chose to analyze the supply chain of Anheuser-Busch. My name is Jeremy Hallgarth, and my teammates are Kendall Combs and Nacho Lay. Anheuser-Busch is a beer brewing company that was founded in 1852. They currently have supply chains across the country and internationally with their international branch, InBev. They employ 18,000 colleagues domestically. They have been known in the past and in the present to be innovative and efficient in their supply chain methods. This is the reason that we have chosen them to analyze for this class. Although the supply chain at first glance may look very simple and unoriginal, the deeper that the supply chain is unfolded, the more innovative and surprising it becomes. It is one of the reasons that Anheuser-Busch has thrived for so long.
The people who have made Anheuser-Busch so successful are its leaders. The leaders listed here have all been employed for more than 15 years. That means that they are loyal to the company and making the supply chain as efficient as possible. The president and CEO of North American Anheuser-Busch is Michael Ducaris. He has led Anheuser-Busch to outperform the industry with large growth in total volumes and earnings. Dave Taylor is the VP of Supply, which means he is in charge of all North American facilities. Fabrizio Zanzini is VP of Strategy and focuses on long-term projects to keep the company moving forward. Brendan Whitworth is the VP of Sales and brings a unique role of understanding target markets. This team of innovative and creative people gives Anheuser-Busch a major advantage over other breweries.
The company was founded in 1852 when Eberhard Anheuser became part owner of the Bavarian brewery. In 1860, Anheuser decided that he would buy out his other investors and rename the company to E. Anheuser & Company. Anheuser's daughter met Adolphus Busch through Busch's brewing supply business. Through this relationship, Busch became familiar with the brewing company Lily's father had created and realized its full potential. He later married Lily and bought out half the stock in order to secure a partnership with Lily's father. By the mid-1800s, there were more than 50 breweries in the St. Louis area, showing just how well the company managed its operations. The company then began to improve its supply chain by pasteurizing their beer to increase the distance and the time the beer could be shipped. That way they could reach farther markets. To further their operational capacity, the company then implemented refrigerated rail cars to increase shelf life of the beer that was being transported. Anheuser-Busch has shown its resilience and adaptable supply chain all throughout its history, including its adaptation of ice cream, truck parts, and even a non-alcoholic beer to fill its supply chain during Prohibition. This is not a supply chain that can be easily defeated.
So now that we have talked about their history, let's talk about the existing supply chain process Anheuser-Busch has. Anheuser-Busch provides millions of products worldwide. With that, they have to maintain their technology current in order to reduce their expenses. To do that, Anheuser-Busch has pre-ordered 40 Tesla semi-trucks. These are going to be for mid-range shipping and transportation. They also have a logistics department whose role is to maximize every shipment. Sometimes they even use trains so they can fit more products than they do in trucks. Anheuser-Busch also has Nutri-Turf farms. These are farms that use leftover nutrient-rich water from their brewing process and helps grow their crops faster. In terms of energy, Anheuser-Busch uses landfill gas. This also allows them to reduce the use of fossil fuels and be more eco-friendly. Anheuser-Busch's products come from different suppliers, domestically and internationally. In order to brew their best beer, they need malt, water, hops, and yeast. Hops and malt are both imported, and domestically grown. Anheuser-Busch has farms in the US and in Germany. Water pipes are installed in every brewery so they don't have to transport it. That means water is a local benefit. Anheuser-Busch not only brews in the United States, but they also brew in 12 different international locations to suffice demand. Products that are made in the US are distributed to Europe and South America using other companies like JDA Transportation. JDA Transportation is in charge of operations in Argentina, Brazil, Russia, and in the US. As a result, Anheuser-Busch was able to reduce their carbon footprint. The products that are shipped within the United States that are delivered to suppliers, Walmart, liquor stores, or any reseller, they're shipped by carriers that are selected through a bidding process annually.
Looking at Anheuser-Busch's supply chain, they are making strides to become more sustainable. The company is committed to using sustainable energy within all levels of its supply chain. Since 2008, it has reduced its energy by 30%, and now more than 11% of its energy is from various renewable resources. This year, Anheuser-Busch announced that they have created a list of sustainability goals to reach by the year 2025. They are focusing on 4 different sections of their supply chain that can be improved to add to their commitment to a healthy environment in the communities that they serve. These sections include renewable electricity and carbon reduction, water stewardship, smart agriculture, and circular packaging. With renewable electricity and carbon reduction, the company has the goal for 100% of its purchased electricity to come from various types of renewable sources. Also, leaders are wanting to reduce the company's supply chain carbon dioxide emissions by at least 25% by 2025. For water stewardship, Anheuser-Busch hopes to have 100% of its facilities to be carrying out water efficiency efforts while making sure that 100% of individuals in high-stress communities have improved access to quality water. Smart agriculture is an idea that focuses on guiding business actions in order to modify agricultural systems to effectively work toward food security. Anheuser-Busch's goal with smart agriculture is to have 100% of its direct farmers be highly skilled and financially empowered while being connected to food security sustainability efforts. Lastly, with the goal of reducing waste with circular packaging, the company's aim is to have 100% of packaging be made from a majority of recycled products. Anheuser-Busch is focused on making substantial changes to its already efficient supply chain process. It started as a family business and still encourages a family-like atmosphere with its employees. The company values placing individuals in leadership who are passionate about the community and company as a whole and committed to being employees for over 15 years. These individuals have great resources to push Anheuser-Busch in a more sustainable path with all sizes of communities in mind. Its approaches to a new procurement and green transportation comes from high-value sustainability goals it has set to achieve by the year 2025. This is to be accomplished with the help of all 18,000 employees as well as outside help to ensure optimal success. With the leader's evident passion to taking Anheuser-Busch to higher levels, it is apparent that the company will continue to reach new heights with a stronger supply chain.